On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. We're on here with Will Shipley. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. The 40. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First play, Murray's letting it rip. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd and 3 now. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go. Man in motion here. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Coach.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
Big ace. Swim.
They'll run. It's Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Shit.
First down, and they go right back to him. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Omaha.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play action now, Murray. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On the return, Britton Covey. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Shipley. And that's good for a gain of 5. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any cheats.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Right.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's finds Smith. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
That one's cut along the left sideline. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Eagles now lead by 10. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that helps finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now an inside give to Benson. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Murray on the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. This gets the 1st and more. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Escapes a defender. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Sit.
Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. Has room into the secondary. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 14. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray on third down. He's got him. That's McBride. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Benson now from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Launches one deep downfield.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yeah. Empty. Hey.
Kyler looking to throw. Davis there to grab it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Touchdown, Arizona! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one falls incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Then he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
What?
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they had that one contained right at the line. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Scott put in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 16-yard line.
Don't worry. Hey, hold on.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
Murray makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. And this is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
From the pistol, Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hurts now from the gun. Diving right side, got it! And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Eagles.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shipley now up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing third and long.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And their lead holds steady at 10.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Murray here on first down. He's got Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Easy, easy, easy. 2-2, what?
First and 10, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down.
What? Hey, huh? Omaha.
The give now to Benson. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Josh Sweat making the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Great, set.
Throwing here, Hurts. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, here's Hurts. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. That's going to be caught by Shipley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for second down. Hurts looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Tiger swamp.
First down throwing for Hurts. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Hurts. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Hurts. Brought in close to the 8. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Able to get it to Benson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 4. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Big ace.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Murray. He connects downfield on 4th. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stays in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 45-yard line.
Big ace.
Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
Cardinals 25.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Covey now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Handoff now to Shipley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
This one finds Goddard. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down. A play fake now hurts to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was his, actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted. It worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. Problem was, the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal. And in for the Arizona touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Covey now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Still have two to work with in this final quarter. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has a man. It's Brown. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Whoa. Buzz. Hey, hold on.
Throwing now. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Shipley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Barkley trying this up the gut, and he's brought down for a loss. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Set.
Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Now a run by Shipley. He finds space into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Field King.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Running it after the penalty. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Glendale.